Alright, first YouTube video, but looking for help. Got this Kobelco 903 LC, it's an 87 model. It's not the greatest rig. I bought it, do a little clearing, but somebody painted that for some reason. I have no clue why. The dipper, if any of you know anything about 903s, the problem I have, other than that I need to go through the electronics, the hydraulic lines are old and used, old and worn, cracked. The problem I have is the dipper here goes out really slowly. It's torn out the hydraulic lines, the hydraulic valves I should say. Torn the plate out so I can see in here. And from what I've seen, move one lever, something on the opposite side moves also. This lever here that I'm moving is for the dipper. I don't know if you can see it moving. I can't. You pull it back, it goes back good. You push it forward, it does not. I'm trying to decide if it's these valves need to be rebuilt, or there's also a transfer bar. You can see it along the back there. I'll get back there behind in a minute. She's old. Somebody's had her way with her. I took this panel apart. I'm planning to replace all these switches here. Got new ones. Of course, they're not factory ones, because factory ones, I don't know if I can get them. Ones that are close to the same as factory, well, I'm not paying $30 a switch on a excavator that's almost old as I am. For the most part, it's here. Got a new seat for it that's coming this winter. The plan is I'm going to add this to the fuel system. I don't know, really high-end AMSOIL for really old excavator that I'm just hoping to keep it from gelling up in the winter. Let's see, hydraulics, and that one would be fuel. See if we can do this one-handed or not. But yeah, she's old, tired, needs a muffler. I'm going to dump this fuel additive in. And hopefully it'll start. Man, what do you know? It holds a can. Hopefully it'll start. It's like 40 degrees out today, so that's why I figured I'd try to get it started. Don't know how much it's got in it. I don't know how much fuel additive it's supposed to have, but I know what I'm going to give it. Full 16 ounces of the cold flow. That's all buttoned up. And we pop the battery box here. Try to. Oh, that's where my charger went. Good to know. So, master switch. Put this back down. So I've replaced the hydraulic filter so far, and I've replaced 15 gallons of hydraulic fluid. Drain it out, put fresh in, that kind of thing. So she's topped off. Can you see the gauge? Yeah, you can see the gauge. Topped off that way. Looks like somebody took and did some work on the motor. It's an Isuzu four-cylinder diesel, and yeah, the motor mount bolts, a couple of them are missing. All of them are missing. It's just sitting on the mounts. There's all the valves and everything. Here's the transfer bar I was talking about. I don't know if that's supposed to move on all the valve sticks or what, but yeah, you move the boom out. One valve moves on the other side as well because of the transfer bar here. So I'm kind of wondering if the dipper is supposed to do the same. Maybe this is just froze up. Cheap fix maybe, I don't know. That's why I bought it. It's all mechanical. It's not a high priority project right now, but I figured I'd see if somebody had any clues about this thing. Any recommendations, that kind of thing, you know. But I picked it up cheap enough. So I'll try, see if it'll cold start. When I bought it, there's no power coming in here. So I didn't have any glow plugs. The dealer even said it was on consignment at a dealership. See the swing motor down there. I've got to pull that out and replace a hydraulic seal on the bottom for the gearbox. The planetary's there. Apparently you put. I asked the dealer, hey, I buy this thing. Can you top off all the fluids? And they said, well, we topped off all the fluids, but next day I checked the fluid level on the swing motor, the gearbox, and didn't have any fluid in it. So apparently that seal's gone. Anyways, didn't have any power in here to begin with. 12-volt side was dead. Ended up, just this fuse here was missing. And magically I had glow plugs and everything. So you turn it left, get the glow plugs. Should see that coil heat up eventually. Maybe. Yeah, who knows, maybe it stopped working. Maybe the batteries are dead and you're not even going to see a cold start on it. Hasn't been fired in 2 months. And it's been kind of cold. Chickens are trying to figure out what I'm doing. The roaster. The birds. Oh, there's the roaster. Anyways, we'll give it a whirl. See if it does anything. Back to it.